Republicans in Congress have gone absolutely insane, and they are throwing everything at the wall to see if any of it sticks. Newsweek reports Republican Representative Andy Ogles has called for New York City mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani to be denaturalized and deported. Mamdani is a Democratic Socialist and New York State Assemblyman who was born in Uganda to Indian parents. That triggers these people very hard. They don't like the offense of not being born in America. Not being born in America is a microaggression to Republicans, unless apparently you are a white South African, in which case you're great and we can bring you in. He's lived in New York City since he was 7 years old and became a U.S. citizen in 2018. They love to harp away on that. On Tuesday evening, Mamdani set off a political earthquake in New York when he toppled Andrew Cuomo in the city's Democratic primary. The race has not yet been called, but Cuomo conceded to Mamdani less than 2 hours after polls closed, and the final result is expected to be announced July 1st. So Andy Ogles called Mamdani, quote, Little Muhammad, in a post on X, adding that the mayoral hopeful is an anti-Semitic socialist communist who will destroy the great city of New York. First of all, anti-Semite, why? Because he criticizes Israel? Is that it? This is all they have. Ben Shapiro, again, he's anti-Semitic. He's anti-Semitic because he doesn't like Israel. Really? And then socialist, communist, he has to throw in both socialist and communist in there just to make his supporters more and more amped up, even though, putting communist is kind of, it kind of makes putting socialist in front of it redundant. He needs to be deported, Ogles said, adding, which is why I am calling for him to be subject to denaturalization proceedings. The Tennessee lawmaker attached photos of a letter he sent to Pam Bondi, the attorney general, requesting that the DOJ investigate whether Mamdani should be denaturalized, quote, on the grounds that he may have procured U.S. citizenship through willful misrepresentation or concealment of material support for terrorism. They are really mad that this guy identifies as a socialist and that he wasn't born in America. That seems to be just about it. And that he's Muslim, although I feel like not being born in America actually makes these people even more angry than him being a Muslim. Like, they're just like, oh, not American, not American, not American, not a real American, the socialism and communism thing. I thought the Republicans had taken a break from screeching about that and they were more just focused on social issues like wokeness and stuff. But no, they're still mad about people who want to try to control the economy in some ways, control big business, regulate, do things like that to help make the country better for everyone. But no, yeah, they are so mad at this guy. It is pretty hilarious. And as I said, I'm not super partial to Mamdani, but I thought he was better than Cuomo. I think it's great that New Yorkers rejected the establishment candidate. They didn't do that in 2021 when they went with Eric Adams, a super conservative Democrat, and now they rejected, Andrew Cuomo, who's basically Diet MAGA, basically agrees with Trump on a majority of issues. And they're like, yeah, no, okay, let's try something different. We're a blue city in a blue state. Let's try something different. Let's try sliding to the left on some issues. And so, yeah, this is one of those things that is like, this might be a watershed moment where it's like Republicans' brains are going to finally break and they're going to start accusing normal Democrats, like Democrats who were born in America, of not even being American and trying to deport them. They're not using deportation, or they're not purporting to use deportation as a shield anymore. They are like, yeah, let's use it as a sword. Let's use it to destroy our political opponents, make their lives miserable, send them out of this country so that we can continue to win elections. Send them out of this country so that we don't have to deal with them getting their message out there and we can basically have a monopoly. They want to deport everyone who disagrees with them. It's quite possible. It's not a conspiracy at this point. Like, they will say you are illegal, you weren't born here, if they don't like you. But yeah, unless you're a white South African, then they want to keep you, apparently. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Please like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. This is the more the merrier. Thank you for watching.